conspiracy theorists, all my conspiracy theorists, all my numerologists, all my cosmetologists, all my numerologists. What's up, y'all? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Oh my goodness. I was supposed to do this video during the God hours when the universe gives gives us all our downloads and stuff like that during the God hours, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Hold on a minute. Um, so we got to do a recap of what's been going on through the years, started in 2017. Um, I had a similar video like this up on my old channel, but my old channel got taken down because I was talking about the Jews, the so-called Jews, and how I was talking about the H-man being an actual hero, right? Read between the lines. Anyhow, if y'all don't know, the Men in Black movie, that's a real thing. That's them trying to tell us. Okay, that's a real thing. If y'all old as I am, almost 50, y'all remember that movie, The V People. The V People. All right. I'm gonna see if I can pull some of this stuff up. And if y'all as old as I am, y'all remember Alien Nation. Alien Nation. Right? Y'all remember all these shows. Um, that's them telling us who they are. All right. Now, um, they came here from another planet, but on the planet and where they're from, they follow the same rules we have. They go through the same things we go through. They have good aliens, they have bad aliens. All right? They have good aliens and they have bad aliens. All right? And they can mate with us. We can reproduce with them because they're similar to us. They're very similar to us, right? Matter of fact, I strongly believe mating and reproducing with them has given us better abilities, but in return, it's given them better abilities also. Because remember, we're mixing DNA. So we pick up their DNA, they pick up our DNA. All right? But notice too many of them don't really um what you call it mate with us. Too many of them don't really mate with us, all right? I keep telling y'all, the ones y'all calling white people are not really white people, all right? White people are nationalists. They are, you will know, okay? But you have the ones that call themselves white people and call themselves so-called Jews and call themselves so-called been through what black people went through. You know what I'm saying? But all that is a lie. They're not white people. They're not no chosen people. That's for damn sure. It's everybody know who the real chosen people are, 'cause don't nobody got nothing like this but us. Hair like wool, everything. Anyhow, well, hair that connects the ether. Okay. Um. Anyhow, see, Donald Trump is a nationalist. Donald Trump is a nationalist. Donald Trump is saving the real so-called white people. Um, and in return, it will save us. That's why white people, so-called real white people, and so-called real black people have to work together. We have to work together right now. We have to work together, okay, to defeat these aliens, these motherfuckers that have literally taken our world over. All right, look at the people that run the world. Listen to their last names. They calling themselves, a chosen people and all this type of stuff here. They came here, rewrote the scriptures. Now they call it the Bible and King James Version and all this type of shit here. Anyhow, I keep telling you, numerology, the universe speak to us through numbers. Billy Carson tell you, everybody tell you, the universe speaks to us through numbers, right? Anyhow, they restarted our whole system. But even though they restarted our whole system, the universe just says, okay, you want to start with that number? Fine. Let's just start from that number. Boom. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. The universe always recalibrates, always rebalance, everything like that. That's like we are warming up the planet. It's obvious it feels warmer every year, but the universe is basically going to burn everything up, burn everybody up, and then start all over again, right? Um, but we're burning up the planet because of them. They got us burning all this fossil fuel and doing all of this and doing all of that there. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be doing all this extra stuff. We should not be doing all this extra stuff, but because of their greediness and they got to control everything, all this stuff is happening. Anyhow, um, they're trying to reduce the population of the planet. Bill Gates told you it's no secret. They're trying to reduce the population on the planet. Bill Gates told you, and Bill Gates was like, if we do a good job, blah 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 blah. It was on TED Talks. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can pull some of this stuff up. And we all know Bill Gates, Anthony Fauci, they're at the forefront of a lot of this stuff. But anyhow, back to numerology. It started in 2017. 2017, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 equal 1. Okay, let me see if they even still got that video up. Let me see something. Bill Gates TED Talk. We need to do a depopulation. But 2017, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 equals 1. So because we told the universe this was 2017, the universe always reduced to the lowest number, right? Which is 1. 1 is new beginnings. You're starting over. 1 is new beginnings. You're starting over. So when you see 111, that's new beginnings. You're starting over. Okay? Um,
Showing results for Bill Gates TED Talk. We need to do a depopulation.
Thank you. So anyhow, it's loading. So anyhow, that's why in 2001 we were given so much money through Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Excuse me, 2017 was given so much money in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. It blew up. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency made a lot of us a lot of money. Okay, in 2017. Then by 2018, we're vibrating also on a one. Let me see. Should be a one. We're vibrating also on a one. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8. Oh, it's 11. We're vibrating on 11. I meant. So when it's a double number like that, 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4, you don't really reduce it. Okay. So 2011 was also a new beginnings, but low key a two. Excuse me, I keep messing up my years. 2018 was also a new beginning, but vibrating on a two also, right? Low key a two, but really 11. So that's why in 2018 it was a lot of new beginnings, but in 2018 it was a lot of new beginnings as far as love and relationships and business and stuff like that, right? But 2017 they just straight up gave us money. If you wanted money, man, they had all kind of Ponzi schemes, everything going, stock market going crazy. They were just throwing out money, right? Anyhow, we get to 2019. 2019 but still a good year, was vibrating on a 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, right? 2019, you should have been receiving stuff that you've been manifesting, right? You should have been receiving stuff that you've been manifesting hard. Like 2019, I won a big jackpot in the lottery, a pretty good jackpot, I should say. Yeah, I say big jackpot in the lottery, two of them. So 2019, that happened. Also 2019, I moved to North Carolina. Was manifesting, moving somewhere I could really, really prosper and do my thing. And my family members were catalysts for that. They moved here first, then I moved here. Uh, 2020, that's a 4, vibrating on a 4, right? So, and also, but also 2020 vision. That's why a lot was revealed in 2020, and also by vibrating on a 4, um, a lot of money was given out because 8 represents money. And I get to 8. 8 represents money. So half of an 8 is a 3. Excuse me. Half of an 8 is a 4. Half of an 8 is a 4. Okay? 3 represents whatever you're manifesting is it's gonna come, whether it's money or whatever. Whatever you're manifesting is gonna come, right? That's why um by uh 2019, which is vibrating on a 3, I got money, I got a new vehicle, um, new love interest, and all this started back from 2017, back from 2017, 2018, right? And 2019, and then by 2020, um, because 2020 is a 4, so you really don't even reduce anything. You're back to 2 2. You're back to 2 2, right? We already went through 1 1. Now we're at 2 2. Okay? So basically, what happened in 2020, a lot of people started seeing what the fuck is going on. They started seeing what the fuck is going on. But they still got to go through with their plan. It's now or never. They still have to go through with their plan. It's now or never, right? But also 2 is a low key 4. Okay, so 4 um is half of an 8. 4 is half of an 8, which means still money, prosperity, um somewhat, okay? Money, prosperity somewhat, and stuff like that. Now we know everybody was getting money, but the top people, especially those that call themselves the chosen people, they was getting real money, all the money. 40%, some 40% of all the money ever printed funneled right back up to them. They printed it themselves and then they gave it to us. We made it. We turned it into value. We worked for it. We purchased things for it. We turned it into real value and gave it back to them. Okay, when it's real value, now it's called real money. Real money. So now they can put it in their bank account and buy things with it and really use it, right? That's how the universe works. Natural law, and that's how things work, right? Anyhow, um, we got to 2021, and 2021 was the opportunity for the number 5. 5 is passion. So whatever you are passionate at, if you went ham at it, you know whatever you're passionate at. If you're passionate at making love and having sex, and you're very passionate, you're gonna bust big nuts, right? It's the same thing with anything. What if you was very passionate at anything last year, 2021, man, you was manifesting like crazy. I know I was. I was very passionate at buying land. I was very passionate at cryptocurrency. I was very passionate at a lot of things. Okay, and a lot of great things was happening. So from 2017 to now, just great things keep happening to me, right? So now we get to this year called 2022. 2022. But let me back up a little bit. In 2021, you had to been passionate, man. You had to, especially if you was vibrating on the Life Path 5, you definitely had to been passionate. But when your life path number, personal life path number coexists or correlates with the life path number of the year, you could be very reckless that year, but it's still a great year for you overall if you just use just a tiny bit of your intuition and you do what the universe tells you to do. Okay? And it's good to play the lottery that year and all that type of stuff. When your life path number correlates with the vibration we're on that year. So people that were on Life Path 5 last year, you should have all of y'all should have won the lottery and all that type of stuff. If you was playing the lottery, um, just buying quick picks, you should have won the lottery. Just buying quick picks. Um, Very lucky year for y'all. So now we get to 2022. 2022 portals open all over the place. Just portals opening all over the place, right? And in 2022, again, we really don't reduce it because that's master numbers all the way 222. So this year we've seen everything clearly. It's a six. A six is a low key nine. Nine is a number of completion. Nine is when we're rotating on a nine, whatever needs to be done have to be done and will be done. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, heaven as in the stars, as above, so below. As the stars and the planets move, is the same thing, is the same energy that's being reflected down here, right? So when your stars and your planets moving, we moving down here. We literally, if you move according to your emotions, you literally just moving according to how the stars and the planets move, and the moon and the sun moves. You literally just moving according to. When you're horny, you're not horny by coincidence. You're like, damn, why the fuck I'm horny in the middle of the day and I just gotta go in the bathroom and bust a nut and all this type of shit here. It's because your planets are aligned in that way. You know, if you acting crazy, damn, why the fuck I'm acting crazy today? Is because your planets are aligned that way. If you sleepy, why the fuck I'm sleeping in the middle of the day? I slept all night because your planets are aligned that way. All right. So, um, 2022, really pay attention to a lot of things like that. It started 11, excuse me. It started 1-2-2-1-2-1, which was December 12th, excuse me, both December 12th and then December 21st of 2021. That shit really started, meaning people eyes started opening, really, really open, right? A lot of more people. So as time go on, the universe doing its thing, more and more people eyes are opening and more people are getting downloads and all that type of stuff, right? People are more connected, better connected, more ether, you know, people like hair like this, very, very connected, right? Anyhow, again, they use and harness these energies to do their thing, on a galactic level, on a big scale. We doing the same thing too, but on a minuscule scale, and they want to keep us on this minuscule scale of doing things, right? For the most part, like a lot of people have been saying, you got to be doing your shadow work. You got to be clearing your energy of any negative vibrations. You got to stop being heathens. All this toxic marijuana, drugs, alcohol you putting in your body. Stop doing that shit. Stop fucking around with heathen type of people, trash type of people. Nobody's perfect, but I'm just saying, really, I'm trying to say stop fucking around with disobedient people. Disobedient people, hard headed people. Do not fuck around. I have zero tolerance for disobedient people, hard headed people, and people that cannot follow directions. Okay, so these type of people are heathens. Okay, heathens. Let me just say heathens. They're acting like heathens. They're behaving like heathens. Okay? The truth is not in them yet. They can't see it yet. They don't see the urgency. They don't see what the fuck is going on, what the fuck is going down. You know, their penile gland is still calcified. You got to sit there and fucking explain to them. Even when you do, they still don't get it. It just got to hit them on the head one day like a fucking rock. I personally don't have time for it. I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time for it. So when I come across people like this, when I peep that, I'm out. I'm out. I ain't even block all that shit, right? Because we don't have time. We don't have time to deal with these people. These people are waiting for the slaughter. We don't have time to deal with these people. They got to figure it out on their own once you've told them and broke it down to them, right? That's like I'm telling y'all to buy land. I've been telling y'all to buy land for years. Everybody I've told to buy land, everybody I've urged to buy land, everybody I showed you could buy land $50 down, $100 down, especially in group economics, and you have not done it, I have done my job. I have done my job. And you are heathens. You are heathens. Okay? All right? You are heathens. You're not living to put up for your offspring. You the same motherfuckers live according to the Bible, but not you the same motherfuckers talk about the Bible and Jesus this, Jesus that, but you're not living according to the Bible. And the Bible tell you to lay up for your offsprings. Lay up for your children's children. Okay? Lay up for your children's children. All right? Even the Bible tells you this. All right? So I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all. Y'all out here getting money, not being financially literate. You just blowing money on dumb shit. These are behaviors of heathens, right? So they're distracting y'all. They making y'all, not making y'all, but they coercing y'all to be spending money like heathens and doing all this stupid shit. And y'all basically falling for it. You know what I'm saying? You have free will. You have free will. They tell you have free will. Everything is a choice. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. You have the right to remain silent. Anything, 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 anything you say and do will be held against you. Okay? That's why you need to shut up when them people try to coerce you or talk to you. You don't have nothing to say to these motherfuckers. Nothing. Ever. You never have anything to say to these motherfuckers ever. You know? Matter of fact, the only thing you need to tell them is you are an American, private American citizen. That's the only thing you need to tell them is you are a private American citizen. Okay? Make sure you tell them that so they know you are a private American citizen. Okay? You are not no sovereign citizen. You are a private American. American is is the word you need to emphasize. Okay, you're not a U.S. citizen. Okay, you're not a U.S. corporation citizen. The only reason you need social security cards and driver's license is to do business. When you're driving, when you're traveling, you're just traveling, unless you're a truck driver. Okay, Uber driver. Unless you're doing this type of business in commerce, where you need a driver's license because what you're doing for a living requires you to do business in commerce by driving, then you need a driver's license. But if you're just traveling, you're just a regular person traveling. You're not making money off of the streets and highways and stuff like that, especially the highways they build over our land and all that type of stuff. If you're not doing all of that, you're traveling. You are traveling, and as long as you don't get no car accidents and kill nobody, they have no compelling interest to fuck with you. No compelling interest. If you give a motherfucker compelling interest to come see what the fuck you got going on, to pull you over, come see what you got going on your land, on your property, that's a different story, a different video. But anyhow, they cannot fuck with you unless they have compelling interest. They pull you over unless they see compelling interest in your vehicle. They smell marijuana and all this type of stuff. They don't have compelling interest. All right. They don't have compelling interest to come on your property unless somebody in unless some fucked up shit is going on your property. You're hurting people, and they have to come in. They find out and they have to come in. Okay. But if you're not hurting nobody on on your property, they don't have to come in. You need to know the difference between public and private. Watch Yusuf L High Frequency Radio to learn about public and private. Okay? Anyhow, so by us rotating on 222, a lot of things going on, just a lot of things going on. That's why the war is happening. They predicted this war was going to happen in 2014, but it didn't happen. I think it didn't happen in 2014 because people was expecting it. Those in the know were expecting it, so they waited and they figured it's going to be better to do it in 2020. Excuse me, 2022. 2022 because 2014 is a 6. Is it? Let me see. What year was it? 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4. Excuse me, it's a 7. It's a 7. 2014 is a 7. So, it was supposed to happen 2013, 2014, but it didn't, right? So now we're in 2022, which is a 6. So that's why the war started. By 2023, we're going to be on a 7. 7 is God's perfect number, meaning they're supposed to have this shit on the total control. On the total control. Everything's supposed to be perfect. We're supposed to be in harmony and balance. The universe should have brought itself back to balance. So that's why the urgency, they have this war going on. Some of it's fake, some of it's real. They're amping it up to more than it's what it is. They created the war. Anyhow, you get the idea. By next year, 2023, what we call 2023, what we've told the universe we're going to call 2023, it's going to be a 7. It's going to probably be a very calm year, a very calm year. Calm in a sense of steadiness, balance. So whatever goes on next year is going to be mostly balanced. Balanced. It's going to be mostly balanced. Not necessarily going to be a balance. Well, yeah, it's going to be a balance, you know. Um, but they're trying to do everything they can do so they have the upper hand for 2023. Okay, so they can distribute the balance. Remember, the whole goal of these motherfuckers is to keep control and take control. That's why they got the metaverse and all this type of shit going on. Okay, the reason why they doing all of this now is because by 2024, everything you've been manifesting is yours. Everything by 2024. 2024 is an 8. So, all the money, they're going to be throwing people money, more money. Y'all think, man, this money out here been throwing around? Man, wait till 2024. They're going to be throwing money like crazy. They're going to be trying to collect all this money from the so-called super rich, redistribute it to the poor, all this type of shit to make the liberals look so good and bring socialism in. And, you know, we're going to have the elections going on because by the end of 2024, we'll know who the new president is, right? 2025, a big year. A new president will be in office. Whoever it is, half the people not gonna want it, not gonna like it, not gonna want him. Whether it's Donald Trump, Joe Biden, um, Harris, Kamala Harris, whoever it is, ain't nobody going. I mean, half the people not gonna like him. A lot of people not gonna like whoever it is. You already know I'm going for uh, Trump or DeSantos, Governor DeSantos out of Florida. Whoever be up there, right? You already know. Um, so basically, um, let me make sure I got my Trump sticker showing. Oh, you can barely see it right now, anyway. But basically, um, now is the time to buy. Now is the time to load up on real estate. Prices are low. Load up on cryptocurrency. Load up on stocks. Everything is for the low, low. It's a clearance sale going on right now. Next year, you're not going to make much money. Again, it's going to be like a balance, but it's going to be creeping up kind of slow. It's going to be creeping up kind of slow like it did in 2018, actually in 2019. Like it did in 2019, how things were in a cryptocurrency world and real estate world and the stock world was creeping up in 2019. The same thing is going to happen um in 2023 in 2023. All right, the same thing's going to happen because it's a 7. All right, it's a 7. Remember what happened last time we was on a 7, okay? So, anyhow, I'll do that another time. So, load now is the time to load up on land, property, anything you want to buy, now is the time. Next year, ride it out. It's just going to be a year to ride out. It's just going to be a balanced year, a lot of talk, a lot of politician stuff. It's just going to be a year to ride it out. It's going to be like kind of like going like this, up and down, but stable next year. Okay? That's 2023. 2025, excuse me, 2024 again, we're going to go through a booming market. 2024 is going to be like 2021 all over again times 1,000. Okay? It's going to be like 2021 again on 1,000. It's going to be like 2017 again on 1,000. That is what 2024 is going to be. Okay? Everybody going to be making money. Everybody going to be spending money. It's going to be bananas. Money just going to be flowing. A whole redistribution of wealth. And when I say this redistribution of wealth, I don't mean necessarily back up to the top, but of course, the majority of it is going to go back up to the top. But if you're smart, if you are smart, you will that wealth will redistribute to you also. If you are smart, that wealth will redistribute to you also. Okay, if you are smart. I'm not telling nobody what to do. I'm not no financial advisor. I'm just documenting my journey. But I'm telling you, if you are smart, by 2024, the wealth will redistribute to you. Okay, if you are proactionary and not reactionary, the wealth will distribute to you. Warren Buffett say, buy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are buying. Okay, meaning when the sheeps are buying up everything and buying Louis, Gucci, Versace, be very fearful. Be very fearful. Okay, when ain't nobody buying shit, everybody's fearful. Start buying up everything. That's the time to buy up every fucking thing. Believe it or not, the prices that things are now is the cheapest it's gonna be. The prices that things are now, between now and the end of summer, the prices that things are now is the cheapest it's gonna be. They're about to super crash the economy this summer. Super crash it. As low as they could get it. Okay? Then around September, they're gonna start buying shit back up. Then people are gonna start loading money in. Then they're gonna pull the money back out from the people, and they're gonna keep doing that shit. And then next year, it's gonna be kind of steady, kind of steady, kind of steady. All right, 2024. I'm telling you, redistribution of wealth on fleek. They're gonna be giving people money, universal basic income. Everybody gonna get $1,000 a month, no matter who you are, all that type of shit, right? Um, because 2025 gonna be an all-out fucking war, a all-out fucking war. Okay, when I mean a war, I don't mean necessarily a physical war. I don't mean necessarily a physical war, but because remember, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers in high places. So it's going to be a war in principalities and powers in high places. Okay? So me being the dragon, I'm going to be at war also for y'all. Me being a dragon. Okay? And this is how I fight my war by giving y'all the information. Okay? Y'all see how the way I speak is like I'm fighting. I'm fighting to give y'all. I'm fighting for y'all to absorb the information. This is my fight. My fight is beating y'all asses. My fight is beating y'all asses. I'm actually fighting with y'all. My fight is actually with y'all to get y'all the information. Okay? I literally probably gonna have to knock some of y'all out to wake y'all up physically. I literally might have to do that. I literally might have to slap a bitch to wake her the fuck up. I literally might have to do that with some of y'all. I literally might have to pull a Nation of Islam when they was snatching motherfuckers up off the streets and cleaning them up and slapping the fuck out of them and tying them to chairs and making them detox and cutting their hands off if they was thief. I literally might have to do a Nation of Islam move on some motherfuckers. Just start slapping bitches, literally, because it's that serious. It's that fucking serious. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna actually harm anybody physically or touch anybody physically. I ain't got time for that shit. If you ain't trying to get this information, that's your fucking business. I'm trying to press it in you the best way I can. Okay? And it's getting to a point now where I'm just telling motherfuckers shit one time. One fucking time. I'm not gonna tell you again. I don't have time. I got a million motherfuckers I'm dealing with calling me. When I tell you to do, when you ask me what to do, and I don't care if you my woman, my homie, anybody. When you ask me what to do, I say do this, do this, do that. If you gotta call me back and ask me what to do again, I'm blocking you. I'm telling you, motherfucker, don't call my goddamn phone again. I don't have fucking time. I don't have fucking time. Okay? I told y'all buy land. I told y'all put y'all land in a trust. The reason you want to put your land in a trust, you don't want the land in your corporate entity name. You don't want the land in your U.S. corporation name. You want the land in your private trust name. This kind of automatically make your property have a notarial title. Okay? But not all the way, but anyhow, it lets them know you're in the private. You're a private person. You want to stay private. You want to stay anonymous. You don't want nobody to know who you are. Okay? This lets them know. This is a language that you speak with them and let them know. They're not here to coexist with you. They're not here to live amongst you and be peaceful. They're here to dominate you. But at the same time, they have to do things according to the universe, according to natural law. They couldn't kill us with AIDS. They can't kill us with nothing. Matter of fact, they realize the more they try to kill us physically, the more we come back harder. They kill one of us, three, four of us are going to be reborn. More babies were born in 2020 when this pandemic happened than in a while. Everybody had babies. I'm true. Uh, Chris Haskins, one of my mentors, Patrick McDavid used to be one of my mentors, had babies. A lot of people was having babies. Okay, a lot of people was having babies because when they kill one, two, three gonna come back. They gonna multiply. Okay, so now they said, well, they been said, man, well, let's just stop them from reproducing. Period. Let's promote the gay agenda, LGBTQ. Okay, so let's two men, two women, they can't have babies. All right, but what they don't realize is if half the population decide to be homosexual, the universe will automatically put in the other half of the population all the babies that need to come into this world. It could boil down to 75% of the population gay and homosexual. 25% is going to have all the babies that need to come into this world. Even if it break down to 99% of the world fucking population is gay as fuck, not procreating, not reproducing, not being fruitful and multiplying, 1% will be fruitful and multiply. It's proven because financially, only 1% is really being fruitful and multiplying. Only about 1 to 10%. I'm in the top 10%. Basically, might as well say I'm in the top 1%. Only 1 to 10% of us are being fruitful and multiplying. The rest of y'all, 99%, y'all not being fruitful and multiplying. Y'all not having babies. Y'all not multiplying y'all money and resources. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all sitting around fucking and sucking, drinking Starbucks coffee, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, getting fat as fuck, um, making your bodies toxic, shop buying out the mall, renting, giving away your money, your resources, working for your resources and giving away, stressing yourself out, just the borrowing money all the time. This is dumb shit y'all doing. This is dumb shit y'all doing. Okay? Um so again, it could boil down to literally 90 to 99% of y'all not having babies, but 1% could have all the babies that need to be had. We see it all the time. Women having 10, 12 babies. There's somebody showed me her coworker have a baby every year for the past 20 years. This woman having a baby. This woman have 19 offsprings. She's in the military. This her husband is in the military. They're a military family. This lady got 19 offsprings. Her and her spouse. They have 19 offsprings. Okay. So they realize this. So they say, man, let me see if this is the video. They say, man, the universe is always gonna they trying to block the sun. That shit not working. Anything they do, the universe is always gonna recalibrate, rebalance itself. Anything they do, right? They still try to do it anyway, cause what it's doing is buying them time. It's buying them time. Them doing it anyway, it's buying them time. Okay? It's buying them time. So it's buying them time to create their metaverse. All right? But a lot of people are not with the fucking metaverse thing. But again, a lot of people are. So listen to this.
And that might seem a bit surprising because my full-time work at the foundation is mostly about vaccines and seeds, about the
Vaccines
things
and
that we
seeds.
need to invent and deliver to help the poorest 2 billion live better lives. But energy and climate are extremely important to these people. In fact, more important than to anyone else on the planet. The climate getting worse means that many years their crops won't grow. There'll be too much rain, not enough rain. Things will change in ways that their fragile environment simply can't support.
They're probably going to try to take this video down. Y'all just look up Bill Gates TED Talk. All his TED Talks. All this motherfucker talk about is making vaccines. He just said out his own mouth, his company make vaccines and seeds. Who died and made him God? Anyhow, they have to create this metaverse and bring people in the metaverse. So once people come into metaverse, put them goggles on, they work in the metaverse. Their money in the metaverse will be NFTs and cryptocurrencies. They're gonna make love in the metaverse. Everything's gonna happen in the metaverse. There's rumors of you can even download your consciousness to the metaverse and live 150 years, and a lot of people are gonna buy into that. So, and they'll be gods of that, just like they're gods of anybody that is a part of their U.S. corporation. right? They basically hijacked the world governments. They basically about to hijack your government mean govern your mental. So they've been governing your mental, right? Now they're about to govern your mental even more and bring you into the metaverse and govern your whole soul, your whole being, right? I'm telling you, people, this is what's going on. That's why I already told you, beginning this video, this is for conspiracy theorists, okay? So I don't waste your time, because I know y'all ain't conspiracy theorists, a lot of y'all, all right? But those of you who feel me, and know what the fuck is going on, right? Anyhow, that's probably all I got for you right now. On my downloads. That's probably all I got for you right now. Basically, uh, keep buying land, keep buying gold, keep investing in cryptocurrency and all this type of stuff here. Now's the time to buy. This year is the year to buy. This is the year to plant all your seeds. By it's especially by summertime when everybody's fearful and going crazy, and the food shortage thing happened for a few days, a few weeks, a few months, however it lasts. When it's hot as fuck, we expect it to have the hottest fucking summer. Okay, that's why I'm in my truck practicing. Okay, how to deal with it. All right, I'm acclimating my body to what's about to happen. Y'all sitting up in air conditioning, acclimating your body to nature. Y'all love air conditioning. You need to cut the fucking air condition off. Open your fucking windows. Go out in nature. That's why the universe is trying to urge you to go out in nature. Go on the land. Acclimate your body to the temperature of the natural earth, not the fake air and air condition. Acclimate your body to the net. So when you get up, your body's already acclimated to the weather. The afternoon when it's 120 degrees, you're good. Your body's acclimated to the weather. Why do you think people can live out in the Sahara Desert, 120 degrees, and be perfectly fine? Their body's acclimated to the weather. And motherfuckers could live in minus 80 degrees. Their body's acclimated to the weather. Get your body acclimated to the weather. Stop being a fat ass sitting around in a fucking air condition, smoking, sucking, and fucking, drinking, and doing dumb shit, and get out in nature. Shit in buckets, okay? Embrace flies and fleas and everything like that. Get out in fucking nature. Get acclimated to your natural, because when the fucking air condition go out, that's why they urging you motherfuckers get solar, because when the grid go down this summer, you cannot be mad. People are not going to be mad at that. People are going to be mad at themselves. Okay, and that's the goal, is to get people mad at themselves, and that's when people are going to be killing themselves. I'm gonna tell you what's going to be happening the most. You think motherfuckers was killing themselves um past 2 3 years because they didn't do right with their money and their finances? Wait till this summer. A lot of motherfuckers gonna be killing themselves. A lot of motherfuckers. It ain't people. It ain't prepared people that's gonna be killing unprepared people. Prepared people are not gonna be killing unprepared people. It might be a few of those, but for the most part, people are going to be killing themselves. A dude, one of my places in Florida, right across the street is a gun range, and a dude went in there, rented a gun, turned around, put it in his mouth, and blew his fucking brains out. A lot of people are going to be killing themselves this summer. A lot of people. See, they're not worried about it. All they got to do is give you the rope. You going to hang yourself. That's what I do. I give motherfuckers the rope. Let them hang themselves. Okay? I know everybody around me. I know everything going on. I see right through motherfuckers. I give them the rope. The bitches will hang themselves every fucking time. Every fucking time. these motherfuckers will hang themselves fucking with me, trying to get over on me. If you want to get over on somebody, give them the rope to do what the fuck they want to do. Let them do it. They're just hanging themselves. The universe always bring back balance. And when the universe bring back balance, it come back with a fucking vengeance. When it's super hot, what happens? Storms, rain for 5-10 days, heavy rain. When it gets super humid, what happens? The sun burning, beaming. The sun got to dry up all that moisture. Okay, when it's super too hot, the universe turns into fall. We go into the fall weather and the winter weather. Then the universe is like, okay, the earth done cooled down enough. Let's go into spring, summer again. The universe always balance itself out. These motherfuckers been trying to control the weather. They could only do it within the scope, meaning they could cause it to rain, but they know when they cause it to rain too much, we're going to get a lot of sun because now the universe got to burn up all that water and moisture. They know if they make it too dry, all they're going to do is cause a lot of rain. But they trying to do. They know these things are going to happen because of cause and effect. That's why I tell y'all everything is cause and effect. It's not karma. If you're living according to karma, you're going to think, well, if somebody do something bad, bad is going to happen. If somebody do something good, good is going to happen. No, it's simple cause and effect. If it rained too hard, it's going to flood. Then the sun is going to have to come out and dry that shit up. If it's too dry, it's going to have to eventually rain and cool. Domino effect, cause and effect. Okay? If a bullet go up in the air, it got to come back down because of gravity. Everything is because of natural law. Okay? I'm telling you. They can make a homosexual couple, trust me, when those homosexual people die and come back, they're coming back as super producers. They're going to come back as people having a lot of babies, They know that. They just try to control, they just try to prolong. It's like the financial system, right? Instead of fixing the problem, they prolong it. They throw money at everything. Instead of fixing the actual problem, they prolong it because they want the system to crash. They want bad things to happen, but they want to do it on their time. They want to control when and how it happens. See, things are going to happen. You just control when, how, and where. It's like if the stars and everything is aligned a certain way, you're horny. You're going to be horny. Only thing you can control at that point is if you actually go have sex, if you jack off or play with your coochie, or if you just let your body calm down, go take a cold shower. But the universe is going to do what it's going to do. You know, the universe will cause you to be angry. So now you have a choice. You could be angry. You could go do something stupid, kill somebody, hurt somebody, yell at somebody, beat your wife, hit your husband, your spouse. You could do all this shit, or you could calm down. You know, or you could go drink a beer, smoke some weed to try to calm down, or to calm down naturally. That you have the choice. That's how we have free will. Okay, we don't have free will as far as the energies that are active. We don't have free will as far as that. The energies that are active, they're active. But we do have free will as far as what we do with the energies. Okay? We do have free will. It's kind of like you don't have free will as far as if they're passing out money. They're passing out money. They're passing out money. But you do have free will as far as accepting it and then what you buy with it. You can go buy Louis, Gucci, Versace TVs, VCRs, well, not VCRs, whatever. Or you could take that money and go invest it. But they're going to give you money. They're going to give you money. And you motherfuckers going to accept it. I'm going to accept it. Okay? It's not dirty money. It's only dirty money when you make it dirty. It's money made out of thin air. It's literally just money made out of thin air, right? Now we have to create value with it, and you could create value with it by working for it and then purchasing for it, and all this creates value. Okay, so debt actually creates value. That's why we live in a debt-based society and a credit-based society, because it's creating value. We don't live in a society where anymore where we have gold, we dig the earth for the gold, we mine the gold, and then we trade the border for the gold. We live in a society where we just make the gold out of thin air, call it paper money or coins, and then to turn it into real money, work for it, pay back the debt. Now it's become real money. That has to do with GDP, and so those countries that produce the most, um, their GDP is higher. Those countries that produce the most debt, and then that debt is paid down, their GDP is higher. That's why we America has one of the highest GDPs, because we produce the most debt, but we pay it down. We actually pay our bills. That's why people invest in America and buy treasury notes and all that type of stuff. Treasury notes is when people invest in America, right? Because we're gonna pay our debt. China is strong because China is a manufacturing country. They pro- uh they create value by manufacturing. America create value by debt. We create debt, and then we pay it down, and it turns into value. China create value by manufacturing. Africa naturally creates value because Africa motherland has all the natural resources and minerals coming out of it. Africa is the only continent rooted in the earth. Africa is the only continent rooted in the earth, so there's constantly diamonds and precious stones coming out of Africa. That's why they're always trying to get Africa, but they know they can't get rid of Africans or us with this type of skin, high melanin, because us vibrating with the earth in that region is what's is part of the ecosystem cycle. If they get rid of us, all that's gonna stop. All that's gonna stop. If they get rid of all of us, no more gold. All they can do is control. You can't own anything. Even all the land you buy, you cannot really own it. All we can do is control it while we're here. The name of the game is to actually own nothing, control everything. Own nothing, control anything, everything. They know they don't own anything. They don't own anything. All they could do is control it. The name of the game is control. Control. The name of the game is control. Control. Okay? Con fucking troll. That's why subconsciously motherfuckers are constantly fighting for control. The name of the game is Ethereum is down to 1875. It was like it reached a high like 4,000 something. Now's the time to buy. Everything's on super sale. Super sale. You could buy land and property right now, $100 down, $100 a month. Matter of fact, let me see if I go to this website. I can show you guys. I gave you guys websites like landwatch.com, land-listings.com. I gave you guys a bunch of websites to go to, but at the end of the day, you need to come to me and let me help you put your property in a trust. I got the trust documents right here. I got the trust documents right here that you fill it out. You put yourself or someone you trust as a trustee. When I say yourself, you put your straw man self, your business self as a trustee. You write they're gonna write your name in all caps as a trustee. But the trustee is just a worker. A worker, they work for you. So you could work for yourself. Like when you see, everything is business. When you show your driver's license, you're saying, "Hey, I'm working for myself." Okay? That's what you're saying. I'm doing business working for myself. Okay? Um, that's what you're saying. Okay, when you're using your driver's license, social security, you're in commerce, you're doing business. Every time you showing people your driver's license, cops pull you over, you show them your driver's license. That's why now they don't even need your social security number. Your driver's license connected to your social security number. Okay? You're doing business. Your everything is business. Everything is business. Okay? Everything is business. The idea is to make your money, create the wealth in the public and transfer it to the private. Okay? So you make the money in the public, buy land, buy stones, buy gold, buy silver, paintings, all that in the private. Physical things, you hide that in the private. In the public, you buy your cryptocurrencies, your stocks, your treasury bonds, all that type of stuff. You buy that in the public. Create more wealth. Transfer it to the private by buying land. Okay? So you own stuff in the public, you own stuff in the private. But the stuff in the public we all know is fake. We just those are tools to transfer to do business with to transfer to the private. You have to learn how to live a public life and you have to learn how to live a private life. Okay? You have to learn there's a public life you live and then there's a private life you live. Like in the public, um my name is Dragon Manifest. But in the private, my name is this. In the public, his name is Jamie Foxx. But in the private, his name is really Terrell. I forget Jamie Foxx given name. I forgot what its given name is. Okay? It's really your given name. Your given name. The name your parents gave you, that's your given name. Now they take your given name and they make it all caps and they turn it into your government name. Now, it's the same name, but it's just like saying um it's a knockoff. So they make a knockoff out of your name. Okay? They basically make it's like this phone is called Samsung, right? And then they make a knockoff phone and they call it Samsung, but instead of SON, they say SUN, but that's too obvious. So what they do is in a private, your lowercase, your uppercase. Say your name is Mike. Your name is uppercase M, lowercase I-K-E, Mike, whatever, right? Your name is Susie. Your name in a private, it's uppercase S, lowercase U-S-Y. How we spell Susie? In a public, it's all caps, all caps. Okay? That all caps name is a knockoff. It's a knockoff. It's designed to do business. It's okay. You can have it, but just know it's designed to do business. It's designed to do business. Everything is business. Okay? Everything that's going on is okay. What's happening is people have free will and free choices, and you're taking your free will and your free choices, and you're making heathen decisions with your free will and your free choices. You're making heathen decisions with your free will and your free choices. Okay? Again, though, they're coercing you to make heathen decisions with your free will and your free choices. All right? But that's why I'm telling y'all not to be coerced into it. Okay? Y'all know what being coerced into something is, right? That's when, like, say somebody know you're a fucking sex addict, right? Or pedophile or whatever, and they bring you young girls, right? Or young boys or whatever, and then you have sex. Well, you could say you was coerced into doing it. They know you have issues and but they brought you, or they know you're a drug addict, right? But they trying to nail you, right? So they bring you the drugs. They bring you the drugs. Well, you were coerced. They know you're a drug addict. It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup. But if you know how to play their game, if you know how to play their game, then you can win. But if you don't know how to play their game, you're gonna take the drugs, you're gonna do the drugs, you're gonna take the women or the young people, you're gonna do your thing and you're gonna be fucking set up. You're gonna sign your soul and it's a whole fucking setup. But if you know how to do business, you know what to say no to, yeah, I'll do that deal. And you know what to say yes to, yeah, I'll do that deal. Make your money, transfer your wealth, that money, into the private, okay? Into the private. This document helps you do that. It's a trust document, okay? They designed all of this stuff for you for those that of you that know or that want to know how to live in the private, okay? They designed a back door for you. They designed a way for you to live your life in the private and not even have to fool with them, not even have to bother with them. Matter of fact, did y'all know you can buy land with gold? You can buy land with your gold, with your physical gold. Okay? And I recommend all of you that want to live in a private, stock up on your gold. Stock up on your gold. Those of you that know you're going to be living in the public, stock up on your cryptocurrency. Stock up on your cryptocurrency. Okay, I know I'm going to be doing business in the public, so I'm stocking up on my cryptocurrencies and stocks. Okay, but I'm always going to transfer that to gold and land. Constantly transferring it to gold and land. I'm not even taking my gold and don't never sell your gold and your land. Never sell it. Motherfuckers been selling their properties and shit. Never sell it. Why? When you can make money with it. Just create more wealth. Work for it. That's why I work in the public. I create more wealth, make money, take the money I make from my contracting business, invest it in cryptocurrency, stocks, whatever, make more money off that, then transfer that wealth into the private. Buy land, buy gold. If I make $100 today, I'm gonna take $20, go buy cryptocurrency. Wait for it to go up to 200, 300. Okay, that's enough for me to put down on some land. 500. Okay, wait for it. Okay, that's enough for me to buy some land, put down on my land, or buy cash. Take that 4, 500, 300. Go buy me some gold. Go buy me some land. If I invest $20, it turned to 100. I could go buy a little earring, a little nugget gold earring. Hide that somewhere. Okay. You take the money you earn from your labor. You can directly transfer it into the private by buying land, gold, okay? Or you can keep it in the public, multiply it in the public, pay your taxes on it. Go ahead and pay your taxes on it because they're allowing you to do business in the public. Go ahead and pay your taxes on it and then transfer it. What's left, transfer it into the private by buying land, gold, and stuff like that. All right? But anyhow, just kind of a brief synopsis of how this shit goes, how it works, what the fuck is going on. Y'all watch the movie V People. Try to find that series or just look up on YouTube. You'll see what was going on with that show back in 1983 when it came out. And Alien Nation when that came out. And that movie with Roddy Piper, They Live, that movie They Live. All that shit is them trying to tell you what the fuck is going on out here. They really, some aliens out here. They really came down here. Like I say, there's good aliens, there are bad aliens. And there are good people like us, and there are bad people like us, meaning there's some of us working with them, have sold their soul to them. Okay, there's some of us working with them. All right? Anyhow, those of us that are the real ones, we have a method of filtering out. We have a method of filtering out, and we know who's who. All right. Those of you that stay ignorant, want to be heathens, you don't know how to filter, so you're gonna go with the side you're not supposed to go with, and that's unfortunate for you. But you want to remain a heathen. You want to, and a heathen is somebody that is A lot of y'all think you're Christian, religious, and you're not a heathen. Well, you are. Because a heathen is those that have ignorance of the law. And ignorance of the law is no excuse. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. And if you don't even know what the law is, you're really in bad shape. You really, really in bad shape. But ignorance of the law is no excuse. Anyhow, I could go on and on and on, but those in the know, those that know what I'm talking about, know what I'm talking about. Those that it resonate with, it resonate with. Those that their first time hearing this type of shit, it'll click. If it's for you, it'll click. And you'll research more, you'll dive deeper, and you'll come back to this video, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you that want to stay heathen, you want to stay in the matrix, it's just going to go in one ear and out the other. You ain't even going to remember nothing on this video once you click off of it. All right, you're just going to stay in your heathen lifestyle. Okay, stay being heathens. Anyhow, talk to y'all later. Have a great day. That's pretty much what I remembered from the download to tell y'all. There's some more stuff, but I probably have to tell you another day. But basically that's the gist of it, okay? Talk to y'all later. Peace.